How are you?
Good, good, good. Excited about the play right now. So the way we used to do the exercise based on costume and actor. I have to do the costume and an actor. So we did that exercise, costume, property and an actor, and and we were applying that design thinking. How we see an object in a different perspective. So right now, like I'm in the process of applying those system in my play. Right now, the play I'm directing, Dr. Foster's. So it's about seeing things in a different way, treating things in a different way, and handling things in a different way, so that we can change the pre-decided definition of that object, or the pre-decided function of the object. So this is what I'm doing. And as we discussed in the last session, that shift, so we'll talk about that shift as well. So how it happens, and how it changes, and how it impacts you to believe that, okay, it is, whatever is happening is real. So there is a strong sense of realism, and it happens that we talked about extreme emotion. So there is a, like, there is an extreme emotion, and you will see that we are doing opposite things. If we are extremely agitated, we laugh. If we are extremely happy, we cry. So these kind of dynamics uh, comes when we know the shift and how it works. Okay, so shift. If I talk about shift, so there was an actor in my drama school. So she has that caliber of shifting. So in the play Uncle Vanya, what happened that there was a there was a scene when, so I told you to give you a demo how shift works. So this is what happened, that she's a character and she's playing shift. She reveals that uh, what kind of characterization she is having. Okay, so so that actor is in the setting, is in the space, closed space, and that actor is telling the injustice that she has experienced. Okay, the name of the character is Uncle Vanya, and now she is telling how the shift can happen. Okay, ये जमीन इसके मामा से खरीदी गई थी, पूछो इससे। इस जमीन की कीमत 95,000 थी, पूछो इससे। ये जमीन इसके मामा से खरीदी गई थी, और अगर मेरी बहन आज जिंदा होती तो ये जमीन मुझे मिल जाती। 25 साल, 25 साल मैंने बैल की तरह हल जोतते हुए इस घर को, इस बंजर जमीन को उपजाऊ बनाया है। पूरा जीवन लगा दिया मैंने इसमें। मैंने मैंने अपना करियर नहीं बनाया, मैंने शादी नहीं की, मैंने रिश्ते नहीं बनाए, मैंने कोई परिवार नहीं बनाया, अपना सब कुछ झोंक दिया मैंने इसमें। 25 साल, ये जो इमारत है, ये 25 साल मैंने इस घर के एक एक कोने को, एक 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 लाइट से लेके, एक एक लैंप से लेके, मैंने अपने 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 मेहनत से इस कोने को बनाया है। 25 साल, 25 years, और तुम बोल रहे हो कि मैं इस घर को छोड़ के चला जाऊं। तुम्हें लगता है कि ये पॉसिबल है? 25 साल। पूछो, मैंने अपनी बहन से पूछो, मैंने ये जमीन अगर न खरीदी गई होती तो मैं कभी 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 नहीं खरीद सकता इसको। 25 साल। मेरे इमोशंस जुड़े हुए हैं जमीन से। मेरे 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 नब्ज में वो मिल गया है। मैं इसको अब डिसएसोसिएट नहीं कर सकता। 25 साल। 25 साल। सब कुछ। सब कुछ। पूरा 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 जीवन लगा दिया। पूरा। क्या मेरे अंदर कैलिबर नहीं था? क्या मैं उस काबिल नहीं था? 25 साल। नहीं। अगर मैंने ये जमीन नहीं खरीदी होती तो कभी ऐसा नहीं होता कि मुझे छोड़कर जाया जा सकता था, देखा जा सकता था। पूरे समय, पूरे एक एक मोमेंट पर छोड़कर चले गए लोग। ये 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 जो ये जो ये जो इमारत है, एक एक ईंट इसकी स्टेप स्टेप करके लगाया गया था। और तुम मुझे बोल रहे हो कि मैं छोड़ के चला जाऊं इसको? दोस्ती थी ही नहीं, कुछ नहीं था। एक चीज है बस मेरे पास तुम्हारे लिए। कैसा लगा? ठीक था? हमें जब हेकड़ी दिखा रहे थे तब तुम्हारा स्वाद नहीं चल रहा था। अरे हम हेकड़ी दिखाने पहुंच गए तो फट के हाथ में आ गया। चड्ढी उतार देंगे तुम्हारा। और ऐसा लतियाएंगे कि तुम्हारा जो ऊपर से लेकर नीचे तक का जो सिस्टम है ना, वो हिल के काने हो जाओगे। तुम्हें क्या लगता है? तुम ही हो। तुम ही सब कुछ हो। तुम्हें क्या लगता है कि हमारी कोई एग्जिस्टेंस नहीं है? ऐसा घेरेंगे, ऐसा घेरेंगे ना कि तुम ये इंदिरा गांधी को जानते हो? इंदिरा गांधी को देख किए कैसे एक छोटी सी औरत है, कितने पूरे दुनिया में राज की। और वो कुमारीपुर के बसे खानदान की बहू, एक औरत हो के पूरी दुनिया में राज की। अरे हम तो चाहते हैं कि अगला इलेक्शन में हमरे हमरे घर, नहीं मतलब हमरे समाज की माँ बहन डबल कुछ लोग भी सामने आए। जय रघुवंश। ठीक है। सो so I told you in the last feedback that we have to make sure that the first emotion should not overpower, and it will happen because when you open the scene, when you are carrying out the emotion, it will be right there, and it will be always there in the audience as well, because they are, they are being sympathetic to you. They are being attached to you by listening, by observing. So what happened, that you have to make sure that as an actor you have to draw a line. It will not be easy. It will not be easy. There will be emotion riding, there will be emotion coming, which is right there in scene one, or the emotion one. But you have to sort of get out of those. You have to be strict that okay, it will come. So this is what we have to do today. We have to learn technique to just be detached with emotion. And it's very easy, it's very easy if you, and if you talk about shift, it's very easy to have a content which is, the comic content, and then being serious. It's very easy. But what if you are delivering the same character and then shifting? So there will be a very minute shift happen. Maybe shift will happen in your tonality, in your temperament it will happen. So you are not changing the character, you are not changing the emotion, you will retain the emotion, the same emotion of the character, but you can just change that, make a shift of your internal shifting. Like, people, audience will start feeling that okay, something happened. They will not be able to understand what happened, but they will get it. Okay, something happened, some change happened. And that is our, as an actor, our focus, to let them feel that change, indirectly sometimes, subconsciously sometimes, bluffingly sometimes, but we don't have to tell them. So this is what I was actually discussing last exercise, last session, that it will be like, we are human being, and we, like, our human tendency is to be in the comfort, emotion, in the comfort zone. And we will again and again, our regularity, our monotony will drag us into the first emotion. But we have to just understand that, shift it. So today we are going to learn, we are going to practically handle that emotion. We have to channelize that emotions, and then we'll dive in that shift exercise. It's really difficult, I'm telling you, because it will, that emotion will come in your second, and it will overpower. Now you have to find your ways. Now you have to prepare your body to not get overpowered. Okay, so please rephrase it, and please have feedback, and then we'll go for your exercise.
Bhaiya, the act which you did now, can you just clue me in what kind of an act was that?
Okay, so if I tell you now, uh, your mind will, orient, redirect to that. So can you tell me what was happening, what you have got when you, like, when you were not able to understand the language, you were not able to text. So what happened to you? And were you able to identify the shift or not, or nothing? So please share.
No, you were talking to four different people at the same time. You were talking to many people at the same time. It was not one person you were addressing. And then later, when you were seeing somewhere straight, that is one year alone, that time you were addressing to, that time you had a shift. That alone I understood. But post that, I didn't get many of the things. What is it actually?
So it was a part of the play, when the actor is, that actor was deceived. So he was, working for somebody, for somebody's property for 25 years. 25 years he put all his blood and soul. And now when the time comes, that person, the owner, is disowning that person. Once the entire struggle is over, now once he has that, this property person that has got the property, now that person is telling the, okay, oh, your job is over, you can go now. So there is, that's the sense of despair happening. So that person is the last, so that day, like on that day, the scene day, that person is telling things what he couldn't tell. So he was so much attached with everything here, because he was the person who knew, who established brick by brick everything, and now he is going. So that was the scene. So that's why I knew, the way he was looking the building, the way he was, for 25 years that person couldn't speak. So there is always a tendency of not, because he was trained in that, he got that conditioning that he doesn't have voice actually, that character doesn't have voice, and now when he's speaking he is not able to speak. It's very difficult for him to speak because the conditioning happened to him that you don't have to speak, you just have to work. It's a Russian literature. It's more about, do, don't talk, don't talk. Factory is going on, machine is going on, do. That Charlie Chaplin film, that modern. You do, don't talk, don't share, you don't feel. There is no emotion in you. You are a worker, so do work. So that, and when that character speak, they are not able to speak. They don't have expressions. They don't have like they don't know about the emotion actually, because they don't know, they don't have that kind of introspection in there, because it's so much 24/7 they're working, right? So that was
That
the
was
idea
the
of the
idea of the
first.
first.
Now when the shift happened, so that was a worker perspective, and the second shift happened when the owner is telling, there is a cunningness, there is a Machiavellian kind of, you know gaze happening with that second shift. Manipulator, cunning, doing, getting things done, and then using and throwing, this kind of thing. So that was the shift. I intentionally did it, this exercise in with this scene, so that it should not be obvious. Laughing and smiling and comedy and serious, no, 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 that is okay. This is also a shift, but I intentionally did it so that there is a shift in between. So even the audience has to understand, they have they have to feel the shift rather than understanding the shift. Okay, so this is what the idea. We'll keep on working, we'll keep on discovering things. So that was the play. The name of the play is Uncle Vanya. It's a Anton Chekhov's play. It's a great classic play. So there, like we talk of this 25 again and again, as you see where he wants to speak, so he just, the vocabulary he has is just 25 years, because he's so much full of emotion, overwhelmed, that he just speak 25 years, 25 years, 25 years, 25 years. That's what he has as a saying. That's what he has as a counter comments, counter statements. So this is the idea. Okay, so please rephrase it in Tamil and we'll go for your exercise. Okay, and if
And
you have
if
to
you have to
share or say
or
anything
say
about.
anything about. ஸோ சஞ்சய் என்ன சொல்கிறாரு அப்படின்னா, இன்னைக்கு அவர் வந்து பண்ண, இப்போ அவர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்ண டாஸ்க் என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஒரு இப்போ ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து அவர் பண்ண டாஸ்க் என்ன அப்படின்னா, இப்போது வந்து ஒரு பொண்ணு இருக்குது, ஒரு 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 பர்சன் இருக்காருன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். அவர் வந்து ஓவர் த இயர்ஸ், ஒரு 25 இயர்ஸாக ஹீ இஸ் கண்டிஷன்ட் டு டூ சம்திங் விச் ஹீ இஸ் நாட் ஏபிள் டு கம் அவுட் ஆஃப் இட். இப்போ வந்து அவர் வந்து அதை விட்டே வெளில வர முடியாத அளவுக்கு இஸ் கண்டிஷன் டு டூ இட். அவருக்கு பேசவே வரல, அந்த மாதிரியே அவர் கண்டிஷன் ஆகிட்டார். அவர் அவ்வளோ நாளாகவும் அவர் பேச வந்த ஒரு ஆள் அப்படி வச்சு 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 அப்படி கண்டிஷன் ஆகிட்டாருன்னு சொல்கிறாரு. அதுதான் ஐடியா. பட் என்ன அப்படின்னா, வெளியில் வர அந்த ஷிஃப்ட் இருக்குல்ல, அந்த ஷிஃப்டில் அவர் வெளியே வராரு. ஸோ வெளியே வந்து மற்றவங்ககிட்ட பேசுகிறது தான் வந்து அந்த ஷிஃப்ட்டுன்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. பட் என்னன்னா, இனிஷியலாக நீங்கள் வந்து ஒருத்தர் வந்து இவ்வளோ நாளாக இருந்த டைமில் அவர் பேசவே மறந்துட்டார் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் வந்து அதோட ஐடியா.
So you do, and then I will do the second exercise, which is also a kind of shift, but in a different way. Okay, you can start, brother. But make
But
sure
make
that
sure
it
that
should
it
not
should
be
not
camera sound. Okay, make sure that it should not be very obvious shifting. Do technically, even if it doesn't become a performance. Don't perform. Do technically. so that we'll understand what we are doing when we are putting it. Okay.
Maybe, maybe, tonight alone, please, please. I will not even talk to you. I will not even talk to you if you do like this. I will not even talk to you if you do like this. Come on, I'll be quiet. Baby. Come, 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 mama, 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 mama. No, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. Tunggu, 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 ma, tunggu, ma. ஏன் ஏன் பிறந்தாய் மகனே ஏன் பிறந்தாயோ ஏன் பிறந்தாய் மகனே ஏன் பிறந்தாயோ ஓ அழுவக்கூடாதுப்பா 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 தூங்கு 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 தூங்கு
Okay.
yeah I
Yeah. So so the thing what I like, I really liked like the opening thing when you changed your, the profile. Like I really, it's a treat when actors are using different sides of, look for, like for the face actor it is all about just this. Okay. But for actors, everything, we have every angle we can explore and use. So I really like that first, when you took that position of this, and we do it, we in real life what we do, like there are multiple ways of talking to people, looking at the people. Hmm. So that was a feedback for the first opening thing. And then I what I thought that you are talking to a baby or a child.
I'm talking to my wife first for our private time at the time of kid is sleeping, but unfortunately the kid woke up, so our time is gone.
Okay, so that is, there was something that that like I am not getting the English term for that. In Hindi, we call it "roothna manana." So that thing. So that I saw that, the when you did that, so that kind of that twitching happening with the, like the partner thing. Okay, but what I received as far as that observation, that it is a one scene only. I couldn't see the shift. Shift is not that you stopped. Shift is not that like you are doing something, something happened and you stop. No, shift is that you are sustaining something, you are doing it something, something happened, and then you changed that happening, the first happening, and you got into another happening and started sustaining that. So one, the first scene, the scene one, you are doing it. with full your energy and all those things, and something happened and then you shifted and then you put all your energy and happenings into that scene. This is what we are trying to call shift. So I didn't get that shift in the act. What I saw, that it is a scene where that the partner thing is happening, and then you turned, you got miffed. This is what, like, your profile is that, and you're doing, oh, this, that kind of thing, and then you turned, so that there is no, like, you are upset or whatever. These things happen, so there is no shift, what I felt. Yeah. Shift is, shift is what, that the same actor have a completely different idea, not changing the character. Like, changing the character is a different thing, but being a same actor coming with two different ideas is called shift. I'll show you. It will be clear. Okay, see that this one Macbeth thing, and then you will be able to understand. आखिर मैंने काम तमाम कर दिया. कहीं तुम लोगों ने कोई शोर तो नहीं सुना? ऐसा लगा जैसे एक आदमी सोते में हंसा था और दूसरा चिल्लाया था खून. एक ने कहा था, भगवान मेरी मदद करो. दूसरे ने कहा था, आमीन. ऐसा लगा था जैसे उन दोनों मेरे हाथ में लगे खून के दाग को देख लिया हो. और जब मैंने उन्हें डर के बारे भगवान को याद करते हुए सुना, तो मेरा भी मन हुआ कि मैं भी आमीन कहता हूं. मैंने अलग से आवाज नहीं निकली. क्या इस धरती के सारे समंदर का पानी मेरे हाथ पे लगे उस खून के दाग को धो सकता है, मिटा सकता है? बल्कि मुझे तो लगता है कि मेरे इन हाथों पे लगे हुए इस खून के दाग से समंदर का सारा पानी लाल हो जाएगा. कहीं तुमने कोई शोर तो नहीं सुना? ऐसा था जैसे एक आदमी सोते में हंसा था, दूसरा चिल्लाया था खून. एक ने कहा था भगवान मेरी मदद करो, दूसरे ने कहा था आमीन. आखिर काम तमाम कर दिया. Okay, so over. It's over now. Now did you understand the shifting?
Shifting. After that, Amen, you did the shifting.
In every time it was shifting in this act. Uh, like in this act, the act is about shifting. Every moment is shifting. The psychology shifting. So like I'll now I'll do it technically. Okay, that was a full scene. Now I'll do it technically. See how does it happen. आखिर मैंने काम तमाम कर दिया. See, did you see that? Can you try do the same the way I'm doing? So see, it's a game. See, like, आखिर मैंने काम तमाम कर दिया। कहीं तुमने कोई शोर तो नहीं सुना? ऐसा लगा जैसे एक आदमी सोते में सतत चलाया था फोन। एक ने कहा था भगवान मेरी मदद करो, दूसरे ने कहा था आमीन। Are you seeing that the tonal shift and the expression? So this is like, every moment is shifting. Can can you understand that? Can you try that? No. Are you able to understand what is happening? Am I able to demonstrate it or not? Like technically,
I
what
was
is coming on?
yeah, yeah. I'm able to. Okay, 1 minute. I'm able to. I'm not now. Like actually, you told in one scene two shifts. That was okay. I was clear. But now you are telling this scene itself is about shifting. So I don't understand.
Okay. For example, okay, if I do it, let me try to
You do it in English, maybe. English
हाँ,
will be
okay,
better.
okay. Doctor, I don't know why, but whenever I come home, uh, I observe that my father is not the way he has been in the past. You know what happened one day? Like that story, that doll story, the doll story. You know how it starts. You see, you remember that story that the person is telling to the doctor that my father is this, and one day I saw the doll, and then again that shift, major shift happened. That when he reveals that,
Yeah, now I am doubting if you're acting or talking. Now you're talking to me or acting.
yeah, yeah. Now it is I'm talking.
Ayyo, bhaiya.
Okay, so you remember that when he reveals that he was perplexed that a father is playing that. So
That scene I totally understand. I remember that scene.
that is what we are actually of the mic. So this is the example of the shift, actors shift, and that's the best example actually. So he starts with a normal tone, okay, normal tone, telling that okay, this father, and that the last statement comes that uh, uh, he used to play with his doll. So now that shift happens. So there is no shouting, there is no nothing, but the shift happens that he used to play with see like technically, if now I'm going to act, okay, see, but it's a technical acting, I'm not performing. So doctor, so see that the thing, everything, doctor, like whenever I come home, I see that after my mother's death, like my father always, you know, prefers to live it alone. He doesn't call his friends, he doesn't go out for walking. So one day what happened, doctor, that when I came home, I saw that the whole room is full of water, and I was a bit surprised that what happened, and I got, you know, I got really anxious what happened. So I just checked the washroom because I had a key, and it was like the force of the water coming from the force of the water was coming from washroom. So completely disturbed. So what I did, I used to come, you know, without telling him. So whenever I have off, I comes and I start watching through the window, and I'm just, you know, coming secretly while opening the door sometimes. But one day what happened that I saw that he was playing with dolls. When I opened the bathroom's door, and he was doing it. He was playing. He was just polishing the nails, combing the hair, everything. And when I saw, I was very happy. And because the way he was calling the name of my mother, I was very happy because he didn't tell. He did like my mother expected a lot, but he didn't tell that the way he was telling that day. So I felt, and in that moment, I felt that my mother is somewhere here, and she's getting that love she couldn't get when she was alive. So I used to come. I kept. I started coming on a regular basis. I secretly uh, behind the curtain, and used to watch. One day, what happened that he was doing the same thing, doctor, and he was playing with dolls and everything. And so, but 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 what happened, doctor? That when I started focusing, he was cutting dolls' hairs, doctor. He was putting scissors on the thighs of the dolls. He was taking out blue eyes. And doctor, this he was doing with my doll. So, doctor, I was completely, I was worried, doctor, that why he is doing with my doll. He could have done everything what he wants to do with his doll, but doctor, my doll. So, doctor, what I did that I did the same thing what he was doing with my doll, with him. So I did what I got the big knife. I started cutting. Doctor, 100 times I started stabbing the same place where he was doing that. I told you, doctor, not to come here. I warned you that whatever briefing I have to give, I'll come to your clinic and I will give you. But you didn't listen, doctor. I told you not to come here. Why did you come? Hmm? Why? And now see, the the dead body is there in the refrigerator, and there is another refrigerator standing. I just got yesterday, and you are here, doctor. Why did you come? I told you not to come. So this is the shift, brother. Okay, so this is the example. When you change the psychology, when you change the body mood, you change the temperament. This is the example of shifting. You reveal your intention by shifting. How you deal your emotion with, how you place your emotion with different angles. See how is he doing? And because of the language, you got it this time, and the same thing I was doing in there in Hindi. So that thing.
But when
So
you started doing, you were telling some Macbeth thing.
yeah, so that was Macbeth. In the play Macbeth, there is also great shift. So I tried, because that was the dialogue of Macbeth when I was doing आखिर मैंने काम तमाम कर दिया, कहीं तुम लोगों ने कोई शोर तो नहीं सुना. So it is more about the play centric play, but this time it is like that. When you see the changes, that the tone, the realism in that tone, that he's just being simple, telling, being a son and briefing, and then the revelation happens. So the revelation is a shifting actually. With the help of shifting, you reveal your character dhire dhire, bit by bit, kunjum kunjum, dhire dhire. So you reveal that whatever is there in your like, it will pop up sometime, slowly slowly. So this is what shifting is. Okay, now you have to draw the line. You see how it is there. It starts with something else, and then go something else, and go to the extreme, and then coming back. So lots of coming back, going to the extreme, and then coming back. So there are lots of graphical notation is there in the acting. and it is possible because of the shift. And that's the script. Like it's a dear script to me. So that's the best example of the shift when you do that. So it's a different kind of mechanism happens, and for that you need to be detached with the text, with the character, with the characterization, with the emotion. Then only you can do that. Okay, so now please rephrase it in Tamil and tell in your feedback whether I was like now the question from the main question is for me that whether I was able to convey what I started as a theme or not, and be honest with that. With this example, did you understand what? Okay, now please
With this example, I was able to understand about giving multiple shift in a same scene. Okay, but I have one doubt is that the character is not changing. That's my doubt. The character is
not
the
at all.
same.
Temperament changing, psychology changing, but the character is the same. See, the same character is telling, the same character is telling that, Doctor Sahab, I was just telling you that my father is, not having the normal routine. My mother was alive and now she is no more. So he used to, he stopped calling to his friend. So how normal, regular conversation happens when you go to the doctor. And then, and then, and then, and ultimately what happens? With the doctor, with the tonal shift, with the gaze, with the way he's looking at. So whenever this shift happens, he's adding to the character. He's telling that what that character is. Okay. So is there any doubt now? Then I would like to listen your receiving of what shift and what we discussed, and then I would like to see your version now. Now how you can apply this shifting. Just do try. Uh, try and then we'll do it tomorrow, or explain what you understood.
So, uh, explaining in the sense what I experienced was you started off as a normal, and I know the story. I know it as like I've had five narrations from you till now, so I know it very well how it's going to start and how it's going to end. But the way you acted today was like I have not seen it. You have not acted for me before. So the acting part alone, what I saw the shift is it gradually increases. So it gradually went on increasing. That is the most. That was the part which I saw. So you started off with pleasing or talking to the doctor, and to the degree where you are going to kill him next. From starting, you are talking to him from where you are going to kill him the next minute. So that shift, that gradual shift of 5 to 7 shifts which you are giving in one act is phenomenal. Is really phenomenal. But yeah, that I'll have to understand and take it in and then only act, because this cannot be done very. It's not easy. I can't make it very easy.
You see, we started uh, simple clinic conversation, and then the final, why did you come, doctor? So that kind of intensity. So why did you come to to that? And see, that person is not at all doing costume, not at all putting anything, but there are lots of things going on inside that question. Sir, doctor, I am just giving all the briefing to you, doctor. Like ever since mother died, uh, he used to start living alone. He eats sometime, he doesn't eat. And then why did you come to the here, doctor? I warned you. There is another refrigerator came, see, new, brand new. Why did you come? So that kind of intensity, and we'll work on it. It's just a one act. We'll try to up more. So this is the idea. Okay, give your time. Don't prepare an act, just prepare the 2 or 3 line and try to apply it, and then we'll go for the 4 and then 5, and we'll build it. Because you know what the piece is, it's a 5 years kind of permutation combination. Now it is sum up of that 4 years of like trying, and now it is a it is an it's now it's a muscle memory. So it's very, now it's easy to just do it. But that gradual shift, that calmness in that dangerousness, you can say that somebody is calm but deadly dangerous person, because lots of things happen to that person. But the way, even in the Uncle Vanya, even that Macbeth, and then in this also. So like I would love to do that, but it is in Hindi actually. That's why I opted that Macbeth first. And even in Macbeth, when you know the lines, you will be able to understand that what that character is doing. Like I have done, like this is like, I have done that. This line and this expression is telling that I have done the deed. Matlab, I murdered, and that actor is saying like this. See, like this. See the innocent face. See that, that soul, that now, and then see the soul and the line, I have done the deed. That soul has killed just now the King Duncan, the most trusted person he was, and he has just done the deed. And see the expression. He's coming out of the room. He stabbed that king and coming out of the room. So this, like there is a this is the door. So he just coming. So it's coming out of the room. Okay, out from the room, the king's room. So see, so that movement, I have done the deed. So that kind of shifting. See how opposite it is. How like I am applying against emotion, a huge amount of against emotion into that. So I am being innocent completely. And what I did is completely opposite. So here is also, it's a bit advanced that I have also put that intensity change and shifting also, and against emotion also. That's why lots of things are there. That's why like uh, you also can understand that okay, this is a emotional shift, or it's an against emotion as well. So that is the thing. Okay, so we'll see, keep working on that. So today this was the example. I had to do more today, but okay, okay. I'm waiting for your feedback and your way of uh, understanding that concept. And please make it as soon as possible, so that we can uh, get into deeper level of uh, understanding of shift and uh, emotional control. It's all about actually control. It's all about putting different to channelizing to the emotions. That's it. Okay.
I'll take leave, Bhaiya. I'll take a leave. We'll surely meet again. I'll have to process this, watch the video again, and then I have to process this and come back. I will have a
Yeah,
session very
I,
early.
I did too long. Like, I did at least 25 shows in Chennai, and today I'm doing it. Like it's a different what to say. Okay, so I will work on that, and I will also try to create some uh, basic shifting, so that we will work on that, and we'll go for the whole. So simple 2 line shifting, 3 line shifting, and then we'll go for the whole act. Okay. Okay, bro. See you. Okay. Sometime it is difficult